Hello. All right, you guys can hear me. Good evening. I would like to turn your attention to your left. Our students are going to be entering. Kaylee.
Please stand and join me in the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Michelle Tripp, and I'm privileged to serve as the Practical Nursing Coordinator here at Pioneer Technology Center. It is truly a pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating class. Tonight, we acknowledge their focused effort, diligent work, and the deep commitment to the principles of the nursing profession. At this time, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the contributions of the administration, faculty, and Board of Education. Their leadership and support are essential to the success of our students and to this program. So as I call your name, will you please stand and remain standing? First, I'd like to introduce our PN instructors, Elisa McCleary, Tessa Kramer, Shonda Garrison, Ashley Ettinger. Our adjunct instructors are Bobby Jo Steyer, Catherine Sullins, and Robin Seymour. Our PN teaching assistant is LaRonda Rudd. Our CEO and superintendent is Tracy Thorpe. Our executive director is Mr. Kel Goff. Our board members are Lawrence Belil, Debbie Lemming, Gay Norris, J.D. Sulik, and Rachel Shuey Bunny. Thank you for all you do for our students. Finally, to the families and friends of our graduates, your unwavering encouragement, support, and love have been instrumental in their achievements. From countless hours of studying to providing comfort and understanding, you have played an important role in helping these graduates realize their dream of becoming a nurse. Thank you for your profound belief in their potential and joining us in celebrating them tonight. It is now my pleasure to introduce Superintendent Tracy Thorpe.
Good evening. We're always thankful to have a wide audience to join us so that we can celebrate the accomplishments of our students. And so many of you in this audience have been huge supporters, and without your support, these graduates could not have made this achievement happen. These milestones really are a reminder for us that the efforts and the mission of Pioneer Technology Center, enhancing lives and securing futures, is what we're trying to do, and we feel that we can do that successfully on a daily basis. And to that end, we work diligently to provide educational opportunities for our students, which will prepare them for the workplace and beyond. Graduates, your goal to become a nurse was one of the most important decisions you've made, and you've elected to dedicate yourself to the care of others. Through your studies and your clinical preparation, you know that the licensed practical nurse plays a critical role in today's healthcare system. LPNs were originally educated and trained to work as bedside nurses in hospitals, but today their scope of practice is much, much wider than it has been. Practical nurses are noted for their flexibility, adaptability, and are relied upon to assist in many different capacities. So your nursing education and your training program has served to hone your skills and prepare you to assume an active and crucial role as a healthcare team member. As we saw during 2020 and the COVID pandemic, and we continue to see since, healthcare professionals are in critical demand. Your chosen pathway is the embodiment of Pioneer Tech's mission, and you will truly be working to enhance lives and secure the futures of the patients and families you serve. The commitment you've displayed to achieving this goal is commendable and speaks highly of you and your ability to persevere. Your patients will be blessed to have at their side a nurse with the dedication and endurance you've demonstrated while you've pursued your nursing license. I'd like to share some eloquent words from another nurse, one who can convey much more to you than I ever could. There's a short video of Kelly Johnson, who is now a board-certified family nurse practitioner, while as Miss Colorado 2015, she shared a monologue about her experience as a nurse during the talent portion of the 2016 Miss America pageant. Let's hear what she had to say.
Miss Colorado. Every nurse has a patient that reminds them why they became a nurse in the first place. Mine was Joe. Joe was in the beginning stages of Alzheimer's. He had moments with and moments without his memory. But the hardest part about the aging condition for Joe were his night terrors. He would wake up in the middle of the night screaming absolute bloody murder. But if I just went in there and held his hand for a few moments, I could usually get him to calm down. But then he wanted to talk. He would ask me if I could change his treatments, and I'd say, "No, Joe, I can't. I'm just a nurse." "Well, what about my medications? Can you fix those?" And I'd say, "No, Joe, I can't. I'm just a nurse." But because I couldn't do those things for Joe, we connected on other levels. He would ask me about volleyball. We would talk about his grandbabies. And he would tease me about being the only nurse on the unit that can reach the gauze on the top shelf. It was a lot of laughs with Joe. But then one night, everything changed. I found him in his room crying. And I went over to him and I lifted his head up out of his hands and I said, "Joe, I know that this is really hard, but you are not defined by this disease. You are not just Alzheimer's. You are still Joe." And he looked right back at me, almost to look through me, and said, "Nurse Kelly, then the same goes for you. Although you say it all the time, you are not just a nurse. You are my nurse, and you have changed my life because you have cared about me." And that's when it hit me. Patients are people with family and friends, and I don't want to be a nurse that ever pretends, because you are not a room number and a diagnosis when you're in the hospital. You're a person, very first. And Joe reminded me that day that I'm a lifesaver. I'm never going to be just a nurse.
So Kelly actually came in second for Miss America. Personally think she deserved the award. But I think you can see, like I do, that her work as a nurse meant much more to her than a title could ever earn. So graduates, you each have the preparation to be an incredible nurse, and I know you will encounter many patients like Kelly's Joe. You will have long nights and hard days, and you will work tirelessly to provide support, compassion, and care for those in need. There will be times that you feel like you don't have much more to give when you've given so much of yourself. For your patients, you may fill many roles: caregiver, teacher, healer, counselor, hero, angel. And I hope in those rare times when you feel overwhelmed and exhausted, you can think back to the reason you pursued this career and remember that you are more than just a nurse. We are tremendously proud of each of you for your accomplishment, and we believe you will be amazing nurses. So congratulations from us all. At this time, Ms. McCleary and Ms. Kramer will come forward for the presentation of awards.
The first one we'll do is National Technical Honor Society. Each year, Pioneer Technology Center honors those students meeting the following criteria: a nearly perfect attendance, exceptional academic grade, community service, and a letter of recommendation from a counselor or administrator. This year, Practical Nursing had 4 students that met the eligibility requirements of National Technical Honor Society. Will the following students please stand and be recognized? Crystal Del Principe. Chloe Laver. Anna Luna. And Kaylee Petum. Maybe see them. No, look at them later. Yeah. Next is honor graduate. An honor graduate is a practical nursing student whose grade point average through the program is 90% and above. Honor graduates from this class: Crystal Del Principe. Can you come up? Chloe Laver. Anna Luna. and Kaylee Peedham. Next is the Pioneer Spirit of Nursing. The Pioneer Spirit of Nursing is an award given in recognition of a graduating nursing student with outstanding qualities. This award is extra special because it is voted on by the students for one of their own. The criteria for this recipient is accountability, responsibility, and demonstration of a high level of nursing competency. They must also be a good and caring role model to fellow classmates and others. This year's recipient is Jaden Grimm. Florence Nightingale Award. The Florence Nightingale Award is voted on by the nursing faculty and given to a graduating student who displays qualities in nursing based on Florence Nightingale's values of selfless service. This student exemplifies compassion and caring while providing safe and competent patient care, even when exhaustion prevails as a result of sleep deprivation and tireless dedication to work and school. They continuously demonstrate a willingness to give of themselves and their resources, show respect to others, and apply excellent critical thinking skills, all while maintaining a cheerful spirit. Other qualities include being able to adapt to change without complaint and having a willingness to guide underclassmen without being told to do so. Please join us in congratulating this year's recipient, Chloe Lawver.
We will now commence with the nurses' pinning. Families are welcome to take pictures. I would also like to remind everyone that this ceremony is being live streamed for those who were unable to attend. Family or friends who are pinning a graduate, when you hear their name called, please make your way forward. A picture will be taken for those who don't have someone A picture will be taken for those who don't have someone taking pictures. Jamaica Bass is being pinned by her husband, Dwayne, son, Spencer, daughter, Heaven, and mom, Charlene. First and foremost, I thank God for guiding me through this journey. With Him, all things are possible. Becoming a nurse has been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember. For a while, it seemed life had other plans, but here I am today, and I couldn't have gotten here without the support of my amazing family. I want to thank my husband, Dwayne, for always being by my side and never letting me forget that no matter how tough it got, that I could do it. I want to thank my children, Spencer and Heaven, for believing in me and being my biggest blessings. My mom for never letting me doubt myself and always giving me words of encouragement. My Aunt Connie and Uncle Duke for cheering me on and believing in me. And my mother-in-law and father-in-law, Brenda and Tommy, for believing in me and loving me like their own. There will never be enough words to truly express how grateful and blessed I am to have all of you beside me. There have been numerous times that I wanted to give up, but you guys never let me, and for that I am forever thankful. Because of being blessed with a family like I have, I am able to finally fulfill my dream. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and again, thank you. Lastly, I would like to thank all of my instructors and Miss Rudd for allowing me to vent when I needed to, encouraging me to keep going and giving me valuable advice. I could not have made it this far without any of you. Thank you. Darian Black is being pinned by her nephew, Isaac. I will try and make this short and sweet because I hate being the center of attention. First, I would like to thank all of my instructors. Thank you for all of your help, all the encouraging words, and having faith in me. Because if I am being honest, I'm still surprised I made it this far. You all have never made me feel like a burden. You all were always willing to help me or answer my questions anytime. I'm forever thankful for all of you. My family, I could not have accomplished any of this without your support. Late night calls to cry, calls before exams, after clinicals. Helping with Isaac from getting him to school when I had clinicals to getting him to practices when I had too much homework. None of you ever doubted me and were all there when I needed you. Thank you all. I couldn't have done this without you. To my Isaac, thank you for being the best kid ever. I don't know who or where I would be in this life if I didn't have you. You pushed me to be a better person. Thank you for reminding me daily you love me and for giving me encouraging words before clinicals. You have stayed positive through the toughest times and never doubted me. I don't think anyone is as proud of me as you are. I'll be forever grateful for your little life. Keep being awesome and the sweetest soul, son. Lastly, thank you to my classmates, past and present. I'm thankful to have met all of you and call some of you my friends. We made it, y'all. Now let's go celebrate. Crystal Del Principe is being pinned by her husband, Dominic. As I stand here, graduating from this incredible nursing program, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. You've taught me so much more than just nursing skills. You've taught me perseverance, focus, and self-motivation. Surviving nursing school was no easy feat, but I made it, thank God. I'm so grateful to Pioneer Tech for giving me this opportunity. To my amazing husband, you are my rock, my support system. Thank you for holding me up when I needed it the most. To my dearest ones, your encouragement kept me going, and I'm forever grateful for your love and support. To my incredible teachers, thank you for pouring into me, for pushing me, and for believing in me. Your dedication and passion for nursing are contagious, and I'm honored to join this crew. This journey has been wild, but worth every moment. Thank you all for being a part of it. Jaden Grimm is being pinned by her mother, Christy, fiance Lane, and sister Jenna. For starters, I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who has supported me through this. But I especially want to thank my support system. Mom, your endless support and encouragement has been my foundation through this all. You have shown me what strength and compassion truly look like, and I owe so much of who I am to you. Jenna, thank you for being my confidant and sometimes my comedic relief. Thank you for always being my sounding board and listening to me talk for hours about what I needed to have done and what clinicals I was excited to attend that month. Lane, thank you for being my backbone and for always being there when I needed you, even when you were hundreds of miles away from home. Thank you for always supporting me through this, even when I wasn't in the best mood that day. To all my teachers, thank you for your endless knowledge and wisdom you have given me over the last year. Miss McCleary, thank you for always pushing us to find the answer we were looking for. Your kindness, compassion, and support is something I will always remember. Miss Rudd, thank you for always being a smiling face in the mornings and for always answering the 100 different questions I had for you every week. Finally, to my classmates, it has been crazy, but we did it. I'm so proud of all of us. Kaylee Hall is being pinned by her kids, Kennedy and David, and her fiance, Marshall. Good afternoon. Nursing school is often called a marathon, but for us, it was an obstacle course of flashcards, 8-hour clinicals, and very little sleep. As we stand here today, we aren't just celebrating our grit, we are celebrating the community that carried us to the finish line. To our mentors, Ms. Kramer, thank you for teaching me that excellence is a habit. Ms. Garrison, thank you for the confidence to trust my training in the hospital. Ms. McCleary, your open door and you got this reminders kept me going when the stress felt overwhelming. I also want to thank Ms. Rudd for the morning smiles that brightened my day, Ms. Ettinger for the grade checks and the barred forks, and Ms. Tripp for everything you do and for believing in us, especially approving our potlucks. My journey has a heart beating outside of this classroom. To my friends, church, and family, thank you for early morning childcare and for letting me vent on your couches. To my fiance, you are my rock. Thank you for the extra chores, the late night pep talks, and for believing in me when I was mentally exhausted. I couldn't have crossed this stage without you. To my kids, you are my why. I know there were times I had to say, not right now, mommy has to study, or I know you do not want to get up this early, but mommy has clinicals. Thank you for your patience, your hugs, your kisses, and for telling me, have a great day, mommy. I hope today you see that hard work pays off and that if you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. Finally, to my classmates, thank you for the laughter that kept us sane as we put on our scrubs. Let's carry forward the grit and grace we've learned here. Congratulations, everyone. Chloe Lauver is being pinned by her mom, Megan, and daughter, Sailor. I am incredibly proud and thankful to be in this position, and it is because I had so much help from others that I am here today. My parents and little sister Claire have helped me immensely by offering to watch Sailor when she was sick so I didn't miss clinicals, and also when I worked on my clinical packets for many hours at night. I want to thank Whitney for being willing to wake up early on clinical days and lose sleep in order to take Sailor to daycare. I want to thank my instructors for always being patient with my constant questions and always pushing me to succeed. Finally, I would like to thank Kobe for being understanding of the time and effort I have had to put into this program, even though it meant taking time away from him and our daughter. He gave me advice and listened to my cry on the tough days, and he always made me feel worthy to become a nurse. All of these people helped me without complaint and with love.
Michaela Lee. Michaela is being pinned by her mom, dad, Casey, sister Carly, and boyfriend Caden. My mom is the first person I would like to thank. She is my biggest supporter in my life and my biggest inspiration. She showed me what hard work and dedication looked like and taught me how to be strong. She has encouraged me when I thought things were too hard. Next, I would like to thank my dad for supporting me throughout school. I would also like to say thank you to my other dad, Casey, for helping me with practicing my skills and supporting me. Thank you to my sister, Carly, for always making me laugh after the long study sessions and for teaching me how to be resilient. You're the best sister I could ever ask for. Thank you to my boyfriend, Caden, for believing in me. You have helped me grow so much as a person. Thank you for sticking by my side through everything. I would also like to thank my instructors, Mrs. Kramer, Mrs. Garrison, and Mrs. McCleary for helping me learn and grow throughout the program and at clinicals. Thank you, Mrs. Tripp, for helping to guide me through the program and answer all my questions about what comes next. Thank you, Mrs. Rudd, for being the smiling face I see every morning and chatting with me about my day. I would also like to thank my classmates for the unforgettable memories during the program. I wish you all the best of luck. Finally, I would like to thank all of my family who came to support me tonight as I graduate and move on into this next chapter of life. Anna Luna. Anna is being pinned by her sister Alicia. I would like to thank my children, Aurora, Noah, Anthony, my bonus children, Mila and Grizzly, Adam, my parents, and my sisters for motivating me to get through this torturous program. I also would like to thank the PTC nursing staff for the constructive feedback and for being patient with me through this learning process. It gave me the ambition to be successful. Lastly, thank you to Mrs. Rudd for always being sweet, and thank you for all that you do for the nursing program. The end is finally here. Kaylee Petum. Kaylee is being pinned by her daughters, Natalie and Vivian, assisted by her mother, Macy. First, I would like to thank my family for supporting me, especially my mom for helping me so much with my girls. I would also like to thank the PTC staff for their guidance, support, and encouragement during my time in this program. Finally, I would like to thank my fellow classmates that made this experience lighter and more enjoyable. Noemi Riccio. Noemi is being pinned by her sister, Hamina. I want to start by saying thank you to all my classmates, including the ones not graduating today. I have made many friends during this program, and I hope to stay connected with all of you. The shared experiences we have together, from going to clinicals to the potlucks on contract day, are all part of the journey. Being here today is the result of all of our hard work and dedication. I want to thank all of my team leads for their guidance and for never making me feel bad for asking questions. I would like to thank my mom and dad and my sister for supporting me in this part of my life. Thank you for always believing in me and celebrating even the small victories. I would not be here without you guys. To all my instructors, I want to thank you all for your guidance and all the patience you have showed me during my time here. I want to say thank you to Mrs. Rudd for always having a smile on her face and being there to help with all the silly questions we have. Today marks a very special accomplishment for all of us, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you to all of my family and friends for being here today to celebrate this very special moment with me. Shelby Seiler. Shelby is being pinned by her boyfriend Aaron and their daughter Erin. I want to start off by thanking the teachers for answering every silly question I had and still have. Thank you to Mrs. Rudd for being a smiling face and positive person to all of us. P.S. Thank you for the watch. I promise I'll give it back. I want to thank my mom and dad. You guys have always encouraged me to do my best and to always finish something that I've started. It took me a while, but I finally did it, and it would not have been possible without you two. I want to thank my brother for being here and helping me when I needed it. Thank you to my boyfriend Aaron for allowing me to focus on school, for being my biggest supporter, for being the best dad to Aaron, for always letting me know I am capable of doing this, and for reminding me to relax from time to time. My last and biggest thank you goes to my daughter, Erin. I never would have thought I would become a mom while in the LPN program, but I can't imagine what my life was like or what my purpose was before I had her. She is my biggest blessing and my reason why. Thank you to anyone who has had faith in me, and all the glory goes to God for this opportunity and the new journey ahead. Samson, Spain. Samson is being pinned by his dad, Bill, stepmom, Cassandra, and girlfriend, Aaliyah. This program has been a wild roller coaster, filled with both laughs and serious moments. I would like to first and foremost thank my dad and stepmom for always believing in me and for always motivating me to keep pushing forward. I would also like to give a huge thanks to my girlfriend, Aaliyah. She has been my rock and a great part of the support system that has helped me push through. Without any of these amazing people, I would not have been able to accomplish this. It is very true what they say. It is not only the student going through the nursing program, but also the families. I would like to say that I appreciate each one of my peers that I have gotten to call more than just classmates, but friends. I appreciate the warm smiles, kind words, and funny moments that we have gotten to share. They have also been a huge part of the learning experience. Last but not least, I would like to thank all of my instructors for believing in us and knowing that we could get through it. They have been more than just instructors, but also another warm smile and kind words that help us as students and keep the morale up. I feel that I could speak for most of us, if not all, when I say Mrs. Rudd is like our school mom. She always greets us with a warm smile and a good morning that helps to start the day off on a good note. I appreciate my time here in this program and wouldn't have traded this experience for anything. I can only end this note with a reminder to my fellow peers, and that is to never stop moving forward and improving, whether that means going forward in school or just working and becoming more knowledgeable in their field. I know great things await us all. Mackenzie Varner. Mackenzie is being pinned by her fiance Noah and daughter Avery. I never thought this day would come. We made it, guys. What a crazy ride it has been. I want to start off by saying thank you to my instructors for always seeing my potential and for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Having patience, grace, and encourage me to stay positive when I am being so hard on myself. I am forever grateful for the knowledge you all have shared. To Mrs. LaRonda and Mrs. Tripp, thank you for greeting me in the mornings with your big, bright smiles, having patience with every question I come to you with, and giving me a hard time, as I can be your problem child at times. To my friends and family, thank you for being my unwavering support system, reminding me to keep going when I felt overwhelmed, listening to me vent, and never letting me lose sight of my goal. To my spouse, Noah, there are not enough words to fully express how grateful I am for you and the unconditional support you have shown me throughout this journey. The countless sacrifices you have had to make this the last year for our family have not gone unnoticed. Through every long night and every moment of doubt, you stood by me. I'm forever grateful for you and everything you've poured into helping me achieve this dream.
crazy as life goes, that we'll write a story we tell to our very own. So let's live lost in the moment, taking it all in as we go. You know I'm counting on you, not running. Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on through, as the world is in constant motion. You stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Yeah, let's go into the unknown, letting our lives flow. Together we'll lose control. I know that lately I've been acting crazy. We gotta let this feeling roll. You know I'm counting on you, not running. Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on through. Yeah, as the world is in constant motion. You stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Close your eyes and dream, and feel the wind on the open highway. All I need is the breeze and your love. You know I'm counting on you, not running. Just stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on through, as the world is in a constant motion. You stay with me through the strange emotion. And you and I will make it through, yeah. Oh, you and
All right, PM graduates, please stand and repeat after me. Before God and those assembled here, I solemnly pledge to adhere to the code of ethics of the nursing profession, to cooperate loyally with the other members of the nursing team, and to carry out faithfully and to the best of my ability the instructions of the physician or nurse who may be assigned to supervise my work. I will not reveal any confidential information that may come to my knowledge in the course of my work, and I pledge myself to do all in my power to raise the standards and the prestige of practical nursing. May my life be devoted to service and to the high ideals of the nursing profession. You may now light your candles.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present our graduating class for spring 2026. So this concludes our pinning ceremony. We do have some light refreshments over there, and we hope you enjoy your evening with our graduates. Thank you for coming.